Everyone, Stephanie here, coffee drinker, book lover, and reviewer of many things. And today I am so excited to tell you about PaperPie Halloween/fall books. The older kid books, these are the small chapters. So this is Spooky House, and this is Sally Rippin. This is part of the Billie B mysteries, and they are perfect for Halloween. I've actually read this one a few times to my kiddo. I'm not going to tell you how it ends, but Billie B and her friends, they form a club, which they're friends. They're always together anyway. But they form a club, and they're trying to decide what kind of club it is, and Billie wants it to be a detective club, and so their first mission is to find out about the spooky house at the end of the street. I loved how this ended because there is a slight twist, and one of her friends knows something about the house at the end of the street. I believe I've made a video on this book before, so I think I gave away part of the secret, and if you really want to know, you can go find that video. I'm not gonna spoil it here, but it says Billie and her friends have started a secret mystery club. There's just one problem. They don't have any mysteries to solve. But then Billie thinks of the spooky house at the end of her street. She has always wondered who lives there. Is it a witch or a ghost? It's up to the SMC, Secret Mystery Club, to find out. They do like recon, and in the beginning, I'm just going to say this. In the beginning of this book, Billie is trying to like scare her friends, and it comes back. It comes back to her. But this book ends with the kind of setup for the next book. And I don't have that one yet, and it's on my list. But it's she gets back. They get back to her house, and there is a piece of paper with a code on her doorstep. And the next book is called Codebreaker. These are super cute, and I love that they're spaced out pretty well, the words and stuff, and there's still some fun bold italic letters, and there's still pictures, and I almost gave something away. It was just a fun book. On to this one. Different Billie, and the Mini Monsters. This one is actually the Halloween book, Monsters in Halloween. Monsters at Halloween, not in Halloween, at Halloween. And this one is by Zana Davison. And this one is more like a comic book. So this boy, the other one was a girl. This is Billie B is a girl, and this Billie is a boy. So meet Billie. Billie has monsters. He Goop, Peep, Fang Face, Captain Snot, Trumpet, and Sparkle. Anyway, because he moved into a new house. He took them with him, and when they got to the new house, there was a different fairy. So they're in a new place. He's going to go trick or treating. Oh yeah, there's a little chapter a table of contents, which is nice. And everyone gets dressed up and ready to go, except for Mom. Mom doesn't dress up. She just goes normal. But Dad dresses up though, and the his monsters somehow manage to sneak to the party with him, and then they get lost. And so throughout the party, Billy and his sister are trying to find the monsters. And so they keep saying like, you know, the there's maggots in the apples, and oh, must be a real body part in there. And to scare away people whenever he hears someone say something about, well, this is odd, this isn't how this should be feeling, or this is, uh, he makes up a reason why it just scary. And so he goes around scaring people just so he can collect all of his monsters back. And it's it's pretty cool. He ends up making a lot of friends in the process, but how cute is that? Like it's like a little kid comic book or graphic novel, and it's so cute. They're adorable. Okay. Vlad the Worst Vampire. Obviously, I had to put this one in the list because vampire. So Vlad is a bit of an oddball when it comes to being a vampire. He doesn't really have his powers or anything like that in the beginning. There are some pictures. I love that. I mean, like, look at it. I don't even know how to. It's so cute. Look at, like, each chapter is like a little haunted house with a number in it. So this is just pretty much a basic chapter book, and it says, all Vlad really wants is some friends, and he knows where to find them. School. But fitting in at a human school isn't easy for a little vampire, especially one with his pet bat tagging along. It's just so wholesome. I loved this book. And will he get his powers? I'm not gonna tell you. You'll have to get the book and read it. Don't forget, I am linking everything in the description. So I'm gonna show you this one next. True Ghost Stories. The True Stories of Ghosts. This one sometimes goes out of stock. So I am just gonna read you the back and get you closer to the picture. It said, is there really such things as a true ghost story? The strange tales in this book are all based on actual reports by people who believe they had been haunted by ghosts or poltergeists. You can make up your own mind after reading the stories. So these are, I kind of felt like this was kind of educational in some ways, because you talk about different places, like you have them, and the 1800s, and it had a bunch of like really good short stories in it. This is perfect for like your kid who is into creepy things, but you don't want to give them something that's like super scary. This is good. Yeah. And last but not least, I had to put this one on there. Dracula. Dracula. Graphic novel, Dracula. It follows the basic Dracula story in comic book form or graphic novel form. I love the pictures. I I mean, look at that. It's it's gorgeous. I'm just flipping through some pages for you. And yeah, I mean Dracula. What more can I say about that? I'm trying to make it so it's not glary. Um yeah, that's and then at the end it has the story of Dracula as written um with the whole like, the legends, and it talks about Bram Stoker and Christopher Lee as Dracula, and like all of the different renditions of Dracula. And Dracula. Need I say more?